Hey guys, Ricky coming back to you from Eastern Wild. Had some updates here recently. I had started out filming this past turkey season in March, and you know, as I was getting started up, everything was fine. But the further I got along into it, I realized that my video quality just wasn't there. So what I was running before was a Sony AX43A. And that thing had a tiny little, I think it's like 1/2 sensor, and I thought that it would be fine until I realized it doesn't do very well in low light, and it also doesn't do well as far as just picture quality in general. It gets the job done, but what I'd done was I sold off the Sony AX43 and I purchased a APS-C crop sensor Sony A6700. And that is the camera that I'm currently filming on now, and I'm sure if you go back in some of my videos prior to this and compare it to this video, the picture quality is just superb. So with that, I was running a Jeremy Riggin Outdoors camera arm, and that thing is awesome. It's super solid, I love it, but it did not do well with the heavier camera. You know, I'm running the Sony A6700 is heavy by default, and then I threw on an 18-200 EPZ, which is a power zoom lens, and that added some weight as well. You couple that with a Rode shotgun mic and then my DJI, my lavaliers, which I'm wearing here, you couple all that together and you start getting some weight on you. So I noticed that Fourth Arrow had pro staff positions open through the end of August, and I got in on that just in time. I threw in my resume, threw in my background, my experience, and gave them links to my videos, and ultimately I was accepted as a pro staff member. So I'm really excited for this venture. You know, I feel like the channel's growing super fast for how young it is. You know, we're up in the 400s for subscribers. Don't forget, I'm doing that giveaway when we hit our 500 subscribers, so make sure you like, comment, share, and go follow all my social media platforms to be able to get entered into that giveaway. So with the heavier camera, I needed something that was more sturdy, which is why I started looking at Fourth Arrow camera arms. Through a lot of research, they have like the baton arm, the triple arm, the satellite arm, and what I ultimately decided on that would be best for me was the Talon Micro. And that's a 3-position arm, and it's rubber coated on the end so it doesn't make noise, which is super cool. And what we're going to be doing today is unboxing that, giving you guys a first impressions of it, what I think of it, how it compares to the JRO. And again, I want to preface this by saying the JRO is awesome. You know, if you're running any kind of small handy cams, if you're running even like the Sony ZV-E1, it's the small vlog camera that Sony makes, something that's not got a lot of weight on it. That JRO is awesome. Super compact, super lightweight. You cannot go wrong with it. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into our unboxing. So you can see here, this is going to be the new fluid head, but we're going to open that last. So we're going to set that to the side. We're going to grab the big box, which contains the new arm. Sweet, man. Got some really cool stickers here. Got their magazine. Let's just get these out like this. Alright, here we go. The Micro Triple Arm. Oh, that thing's super compact, man. I didn't realize it was going to be that compact. That's pretty cool. Wow. Ooh, man, that's really, really nice. It feels quality. You can see here on the end, that's rubber. I'm sure you can tell the difference here. That's really cool feature there. Really cool feature. So here is the Micro Triple Arm. We'll lay that here to the side. So one thing that I noticed is I thought this was the folding base, but it's not. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to change. That way it fits in my pack easier. It comes with a ratchet strap here. So everything looks quality, man. A lot of people say this is loud, and it is, but there's ways to minimize that. You can literally pull this right here, reset it, and go back to work there. And here's the base, man. This base is super cool. So the way that this works is you literally set your arm in this. Probably needs loosened up a little bit. You set your arm in that, there. You tighten it down. That gets solid. So that's going to go on the tree as such. And then you're going to put your ratchet strap around it, cinch it down, and that's going to be super solid. So we're just going to get these out of the way real quick, set those there, and show you how this thing works. On the top here, that is to tighten your base. And you have a bubble level here, and that thing is super neat, man. So what you do is you take your arm, this is wrapped around the tree with the base there, you slide this down in it, you tighten this little knob here, and then this knob on the top, you can loosen it just a little bit there, and you're able to move this around. Let me loosen it up some more here. Then you can move this around to get it level. And there's a bubble level right here on the top. And I can tell you right now, guys, this arm right here is super, super solid. I can already tell without it even being on the tree that I'm really gonna like this. So it's just a little more robust. That's the best way to put it. And you can spin this thing 360, man. So for instance, I was in a tree the past couple days for opening weekend of Kentucky's deer season, and with my JRO, I got it tightened to the tree, but the tree was leaning. And with the way that I had to be positioned for my shot, for my strong side over here, I'm facing the tree here, my deer is coming in on this side. So I had to have my arm right here. Well, the thing is, the tree, once I got up to hunting height, it started to lean. So with that, my arm was leaning, and it become a nightmare because there was no adjustments to get it right. But this solved the issue. This right here, you can twist it whichever way you need. You can go up and down with it. It's going to be a super, super solid option in the tree. Next up, we have our arm. So we're going to go ahead and pop this open here. Let's see how it opens. Okay, it's going to open here on the top. So we're going to go ahead and make a little cut there to get it open. Okay, so what we have here is our adjustment arm for our fluid head here. Set this to the side. There. So this thing is very robust. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You can see here, it won't let it release unless you push this button here. And when you push this red button on the side there, it'll let it come out. And you can probably see here, if I turn it sideways, it'll click in. Well, it went a little too fast for me, but alright, right there you can see it. Watch the red button there. Yeah. So it depresses itself, and then it won't let this move, which is super, super cool. I really like that. So let's see here. Let's unlock everything. So you've got your fluid up and down here on the side. Oh yeah. So you got the fluid on the side here. That's pretty cool. And then you have your, this will spin you left and right. If I can get it there. You can't see it because it's not mounted to anything. But this knob here will allow you to spin left and right, and I think this knob here locks you in place. It locks everything down for you. So I'm pretty impressed with that, man. Let's go ahead and put this on here just to kind of get an idea for what it's gonna be like. Super robust, super heavy duty. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm excited about trying this out this year. really excited about it. It's really robust. It adds some heft, so I'm gonna have some more weight attached to me, but to get the quality of footage that you need, sometimes you gotta sacrifice the weight, and that goes completely against the cardinal rule of saddle hunting with having more weight. But man, I've cut weight everywhere that I can cut weight, except for my body and my camera gear. I just unboxed that 4th Arrow arm here, and I've got the camera on the fluid head. This is the fluid head that I was running before. You can see it's quite a bit smaller. I have my GoPro remote attached to it, and also had my Sony, this is a Bluetooth remote, and it works perfectly, and I mean perfectly, with the A6700. It's got my zoom features, my shutter button, you've got a lock switch here, and you've also got zoom and focus, and you can move it to movie or picture mode here. Has function buttons, the autofocus. It's just got everything you need to go one-hand operation with your camera. It doesn't lose connection or anything. Not to get sidetracked, but you can see the difference in these two heads. This is massive compared to this. This done great with my AX43, but it wasn't really cutting it for the 6700. So really happy with it, really pleased. You can see it's on there now. All you got to do is loosen that knob here on the side, push your button right there, and it allows your camera to release. So you go in this way, it's on there, then you can come back out the same way. So there you go. That's how it works. And I'm pretty impressed with it. It's got a pretty big base on it. Quite a bit chunkier than the base of my old. I can show you the base. Here's the base that came with the small rig CH10, if I'm not mistaken. And this is the Arca Swiss plate that came with it. And this is the Arca Swiss plate that came with the 4th Arrow. So you can see just all around, the 4th Arrow is just a more robust system. So I'm really pumped about this, super excited, super happy to be accepted as a pro staff member for 4th Arrow. That's a really exciting thing for the channel. So once again, guys, I really appreciate you all sticking with us. I hope you all are enjoying this content. And if you all have any questions whatsoever, all you got to do is get up with me and let me know. I can answer anything that you need, anything that I can do to help people out. You guys just let me know. And also, when we get to the 500th subscriber, I will be doing the giveaway for the saddle suspenders by Custom Gear Modifications. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Let me know if you're interested. And I really appreciate you all tuning into the channel, guys. I wish you all the best. Deer season is here, and I'm sure it's upon many of you all. Kentucky opens early. I know some people still waiting on it to come in. But I really appreciate you guys. I wish you nothing but success this coming deer season. God bless you all. Eastern Wild is out.